Kia ora tātou. So we're going to throw in an extra inspirator right now. A few have already talked about this man. This man needs no introduction. So please, always buggy for Terry Crawford.
Kia ora, I'm from Tūwharetua in Ngāti Parae. IronMaori was a funny thing for us. For me, I kind of got into it by my wife did it, and we were at a dinner after she'd done it, and then someone said, "Why don't you put a team together with your brothers?" And I said, "Oh man, I'm not going to train one thing. I'm going to do it all." And then I thought, "Shit, did I think that? Or did I say that?" And then I looked around, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, I think I said it." But yeah, the thing about IronMaori for me is it's kind of getting me back on track. So I was at when I was at college, I was doing a lot of first 15 rugby stuff, basketball, tennis, all that type of stuff, and things came really easy for me, and I was really lucky. Beating Chote in the third I went to Hatapara and everything was right there, and we'd get up in the morning and start running, and the breaks would start running, and I was really fit and in really good shape, and everything came easy. So I left school and got jobs that kind of didn't really lend themselves to being really physical. I was in IT work and bouncing work and stuff like that, which, IT work is sitting all day, and bouncing work is watching people who are sleeping all day the next day, So I kind of got into this lifestyle which wasn't the healthiest, and I was lucky enough to go along one night to a barbecue, and my friend said, "Why don't you come to a barbecue, bring your guitar?" And I said, "Sweet as," and I turned up to the barbecue and there's all these pretty girls there, and he said, "Oh listen, here's our new tutor." I was like, "Hey, I thought I was having a sausage." But there was my wife was there, and I met my wife, and my wife comes from a family of can-doers. Dad's already been up here, and Dad's a can-doer, and 15 marathons is, not a small thing. And he always says, "No, you can do it." And he says it in this real soft voice, and you believe it. And my wife's the same, so she did IronMaori. And on Sunday afternoon, what would happen, there was this ritual. Sunday morning, all these beautiful ladies would all go riding out, and they'd all come back all stinking sweaty. I've been making, me and Timothy would be hungry after the kids, and make them dinner. But it was a great thing, and I saw it building, and it was just something that I thought, I can do that, And my wife was a great fully was saying, if you train and you do training, you can do anything. Just little things at a time. You can do anything. So, little bits at a time. Me and my mate will get out there. We've got funny stories, riffing out long distances on those bikes, Bikes are not our friends, eh? Bikes are not our friends. And, you kind of get home cursing them, throw them in, "I hate you." Throw them in the garage, I'll see you tomorrow, darling. I'll take care of you. Harley talks to his bike. But me, as I say, my wife says if you train, you can do it. So I trained and did it. I was kind of like Mairiti in that. Things were packed up when we were coming in, and it wasn't quite as special the finish for me as it could have been. Just because some of the special people I wanted there weren't there. But when you roll in the registration, and all the bike stands are there, and you come in and you rack your bikes, and that night when all the bikes are there and you're pumping and you're numb as, and you're thinking, "Oh, choice, it's all go," and that night you don't get any sleep, trying to squeeze tooth eye out of it. I'll be sweet, and then you go, "Oh yeah, I should be sweet to do it. My wetsuit now, I've been 3 times." The worst one is when you go swimming and then you have to go because it's all wet and like little cute. for me on that day, I was numb from that morning when it all started. I was numb, but I knew that I'd done enough work, so because I'd done all that work. So I can remember standing behind everything, and that pūtātara went off. And I thought, oh shucks, here it is. And you go, and it just kind of started. And the pike was a funny thing for me because TriPoneke is all about manaakitanga, and we had a funny story the year before. I come across a lot of people. I fix bikes, so I come across a lot of people that needed help, and I spend a lot of time on the side of the road helping people, which it's not the greatest for your training. When you're riding, and then you spend an hour doing this. It just set me up for bad things for the rest of the thing, but it was more about manaakitanga and helping people, and I think that's typified for why we've all got together as TriPoneke. Yeah, whānau. If you've got any doubts, and you need inspiration, we have to think that it's like eating an elephant. You just got to do it little bits at a time, So, kia ora.
So if there's one tip you can take out of that, if you're a swimmer, make sure you go number 2s before the water. Can we please have a round of applause once again for Terry Crawford? It's kai time, so we've reached the end of the first section of our evening, and you've got 20 minutes.